Hi, good afternoon my dear students. This is my third video for chapter 1 number system. Today I am going to teach you subtraction of integers. Already we have seen addition of integers in my previous video. Let me explain you subtraction of integers using number line with the suitable example. Okay. Take page number 12, example 1.10. Subtract the following using the number line. So we are going to subtract by using number line. We have two questions here. Let us solve these two problems now. Before going into the problem, whatever the procedure we have followed the addition of integers, the same we have to follow the subtraction of integers also. Whenever we are having the positive integers, we have to move towards positive direction. Okay, and we have negative integers, we have to move towards negative direction. So first question, minus 3 minus of minus 12, how to write that? See, minus 3 minus of minus is plus 2. Okay, see, minus 3 is minus is indicated by negative direction. Okay, plus is indicated by positive direction. Here now we start with 0. What is the number first? Minus 3. Minus 3 is negative side, so minus 3. Minus 3 added 2, so added plus 2 is go to positive direction, so 1 2. Okay, what is the answer? Minus 1. Okay, are you understand this number line? See the second question, plus 6 minus of minus 5, how to write that? 6 minus of minus is plus 5. See 6 is positive number, so starting with 0, move on positive side 6 numbers. Okay, sorry. Okay, again you are going to move plus 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Again you are going to plus 5. What is the answer? 11. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. So this is an example for explaining subtraction of integers by using number line. Now you are going to learn about example 1.11. Okay, before going to the problem, we have to recall the rule for addition of integers. What is the rule? If you have same sign, we have to add. If we have same sign, we have to add. If we have different sign, we have to subtract. Finally we write the greatest number sign. Okay, if if we have same sign, we have to add. If we have different sign, we have to subtract. Finally you write the greatest number sign. Okay, see the first question, subtract minus 40 from 70. Subtract minus 40 from 70. Whenever we have this word from, what we have to do? We have to write the second number first. We have to write the second number first and first number at the last. So I am writing 70 minus of 40. See, subtract minus 40 from 70. So from after உள்ள நம்பரை நம்ம first write பண்ணோம். ஓகேவா, 70 subtraction, so that why I put that symbol. Okay, minus of minus 40. See, 70 minus of minus is plus 40. 70 plus 40, what is the answer? 110. Finally you write the greatest number sign. Which is the greatest number, 70 or 40? Very good, 70 is the greatest number. So what is the sign? Plus, so plus. Okay, finally you write that 70 plus 40, is equal to 110. Are you understand? Okay, good. See the second question. Subtract minus 12 from minus 20. This is also the same. We have to write the second number first and first number is at the last. So minus 20 subtraction. So subtract minus of minus 12. Okay, minus 20 minus of minus. What is the minus of minus is plus. Okay, plus 12. If we have different sign, we have to subtract. Very good. 20 minus 12. What is the answer? 8. Finally, you write the greatest number sign. Which is the greatest number? 20 or 12? 20 is the biggest number. So, what is the symbol? Minus. Okay. See that if we have same sign, we have to add. If we have different sign, we have to subtract. Finally, you write the biggest number sign. Okay. How to write that? Minus 12 minus 20 plus 12 is equal to minus 8. Okay. Okay. Now we have to see example 1.14. So let me read the problem. What is the balance in Cheyenne's account as a result of a purchase for rupees 1079? If he had an opening balance of rupees 5 in his account. The question meaning is, one person whose name is Cheyenne, he has an account and he has an opening amount balance is rupees 5000. He has purchased something for rupees 1079. So what we have find out this? We have to find out the balance amount Cheyenne's account. Okay. Shall we do this problem? See, opening balance. Solution is opening balance. Opening balance how much? Rupees 5000. Purchasing amount. Something he is purchasing. That amount is rupees 1079. Balance amount. We can find out the balance amount. Okay. Balance amount equal to opening balance minus purchasing amount. What is the opening balance? 5000 minus purchasing amount is 1079. Now we have to subtract because here is plus operation, here minus operation. Both are different sign. So we have to subtract. Very good. See, 5000 minus 1079. 10 minus 9. Take one barrow. This place is 4. 9. 9. This place is 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 7. 2. This is 9 minus 0 is 9. 4 minus 1 is 3. So, rupees 3921. So, balance amount is equal to rupees 3921. Are you understand this problem? Okay students, now we see properties of subtraction. Already we know properties of addition. Say yes or no. Okay, what are the properties of addition? 5. What are they? Very good. Closure property, commutative property, associative property, additive identity and additive inverse. Very good. This is also the same, but properties of subtraction is satisfy three properties. What are they? Closure property, commutative property, associative property. See the first one, closure property. I take the value a equal to minus 3, b equal to minus 2. Okay. What is the property of addition? Closure property is a plus b. But here properties of subtraction, see a minus b. Okay. What is the value of a? Minus 3. this subtraction, value of b is minus 2. Very good. Minus 3, minus of minus is plus 2. See that both are different sign. So different sign means we have to subtract. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Finally you write the biggest number sign. Okay. Which is the biggest number? 3 or 2? Very good. 3 is the biggest number. What is the symbol? Minus. So minus 1. Are you understand? First of all, minus of minus is plus. If we have different sign, so different signs mean we have to subtract. Okay. 3 minus 2 is 1. What is the biggest number sign? 3. What is the sign? Minus. So minus 1. So the closure property is, if a and b are integer, then a minus b is also an integer. Okay. What is the property of addition in closure property? Same thing. But if a and b are integer, then a plus b is also an integer. That is in property of addition. Okay. But here properties of subtraction, closure property, if a and b are integers, then a minus b is also an integers. Both are same, but this sign only differ. Okay. Next you see commutative property. If a equal to minus 3, b equal to minus 2. Now I found out a minus 3. Okay. What is the value of a? A is minus 3. This subtraction, value of b is minus 2. See that minus 3, minus of minus is plus 2. Here plus, here minus. Sorry, here minus, here plus. Both are different sign. Different sign means we have to subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. What is the biggest number? 3. Sign is 1. So minus 1. Okay. Next, see b minus a. What is the value of b? Both are equal but alternative digits only. Okay. Value of b is minus 2. This minus of value of a is minus 3. Minus 2. Minus of minus is plus 3. If you have different sign mean we have to subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Finally you write the biggest number sign. Which is the biggest? 3. What is the sign? Plus. So both the values are different. If see the commutative property, if a and b are integer, then a minus b is equal to b minus a. But see the answer, a minus b is minus 1. B minus a is plus 1. But so both are different. But here a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Does not satisfy. So closure property is not satisfied for properties of subtraction. Okay. Closure property is not satisfied for subtraction of integers. Are you understand this? Next we have to move associative property. Already I told that associative property is 3 integers we are having. I am taking a equal to minus 3, b equal to minus 2, c equal to 5. See, a minus b minus c. What is the value of a? Minus 3. This minus. What is the value of b? Minus 2. Value of c is this minus. Value of c is 5. So that is a bracket. I think already you know the BIDMOS rule. So first you close the bracket. Okay. Minus 3 minus of both are having same sign. Same sign means we have to add. 5 plus 2 is 7. Finally you write the biggest number sign. Which is the biggest number? 5. What is the sign? Minus 7. Okay. Minus 3 minus of minus is plus 7. Okay. Are you understand this step? See, value of a minus 3. This minus, value of b is minus 2. This minus, value of c is 5. Okay. First you find out the bracket. Okay. both are same sign, sorry, both are same sign, so we have to add 5 plus 2 is 7. You write the biggest number sign, biggest number is 5, that sign is minus, so that why I write the minus. Okay, minus of minus 3, minus of minus is plus 7. Here see, both are different sign. Different sign means we have to subtract. 7 minus 3, what is the answer? 4. Finally you write the biggest number sign. Which is the biggest number? 7. What is the sign? Plus. Then a minus b minus c is equal to plus 4. Okay. Next is c. A minus b minus c. What is the value of... Here grouping is changed. Okay, a minus b minus c, but here a minus b minus c. Both are same, but grouping only changed. Okay, what is the value of a? Minus 3, minus this minus of value of b is minus 2. This minus value of c is 5. First of all, you find out the bracket. Okay, minus 3, minus of minus is plus 2, minus 5. Both are different sign. Different sign means we have to subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. What is the biggest number? 3. So that minus 5. If both are same sign means we have to add. 5 plus 1 is 6. Biggest number sign. So minus 6. What is the answer? A minus b minus c equal to minus 6. See the associative property. If a and b, if a, b and c are integers, then a minus b minus c is equal to a minus b minus c. But see the sum. A minus b minus c is equal to plus 4. A minus b minus c is equal to minus 6. Both are different answers, so it is not equal to. Okay, but here a minus b minus c is not equal to a minus b minus c, so that is also does not satisfy. So associative property does not satisfy for subtraction of integers. Okay, so finally we have concluded subtraction of integer is satisfy for closure property, does not satisfy for commutative property and associative property. Okay, subtraction of integers is satisfy for closure property, does not satisfy for commutative property and associative property. Okay, same thing, addition of integers is satisfy for closure property, commutative property and associative property also. Okay, addition of integers is satisfy for all the properties, but subtraction of integers only satisfy closure property only. Commutative property and associative property does not satisfy. Okay. Okay students, if you have any doubt, please ask me. நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸில் மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன் ஆஃப் இன்டீஜர்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்றத பார்க்கலாம். ஓகேங்களா? ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ, குட் பை, டேக் கேர்.